Scary places in Romania. Romania is a country full of history, culture and beauty. However, it also has its fair share of scary places that are sure to send shivers down your spine. From the Corvin Castle to the Shizmigiu Hotel, Romania has it all. In this video, we will explore some of the scariest places in Romania that are not for the faint of heart. So buckle up and prepare for a spooky ride through the dark corners of this fascinating country. Before we move on, make sure to like, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you'll know every time we post. Corvin Castle. Let's start with the magnificent Corvin Castle, also known as Hunyadi Castle, in the heart of Romania. This Gothic fortress was built in the 19th century and had a fascinating history, having been the site of many battles and sieges over the years. The name of this castle is based on the people who ordered it, namely John Hunyadi and his son Matthias Corvinus, who served as the King of Hungary from 1458 to 1490. Corvin Castle exudes a hauntingly beautiful atmosphere with its stunning architecture that showcases a blend of Gothic and Renaissance styles. The intricate stone carvings and beautiful stained glass windows are even more mesmerizing in the dim light, casting eerie shadows through the castle's numerous rooms and chambers. The towering spires reach the darkened sky, adding to the mysterious and foreboding ambience. Despite its grandeur and beauty, the castle can't help but give off a sense of darkness and intrigue. Aside from its architectural beauty, Corvin Castle is also steeped in history and legend. According to local lore, the castle was the home of the infamous Vlad the Impaler. Legend says that Vlad was imprisoned in Corvin Castle for several years before escaping. Vlad then became the inspiration for Bram Stoker's Dracula. Although this castle has been destroyed multiple times, its dungeons remain terrifying. The castle yard has a 30-meter deep well close to the 15th century chapel. Legend has it that 3 Turkish prisoners were promised freedom if they dug until they found water. They worked for more than 15 years to reach water, only to discover that the man who made the promise had died and his wife had other plans. The prisoners were thrown back into prison, and one of them wrote on the wall, "You have water, but no soul," cursing the castle. The dungeon has held a great many prisoners over the years, in addition to the 3 Turkish men. As a result, there was a room with live bears and a room for torture. If you were pronounced dead, you were placed in the bear's room to be eaten. Many people have passed away in this castle. However, we are not exactly sure how many. The castle has been the site of multiple tragic incidents, leading some to believe it may be haunted. Even today, there are reports of a monk who was bricked into the wall for allegedly being a spy and is still said to be spying within the castle. Visitors to the castle have also reported hearing footsteps and feeling like someone is touching their backs. Yikes. Shizmigiu Hotel. Next, we have the Shizmigiu Hotel. Nestled in the heart of Bucharest, just a stone's throw away from the city's most famous landmarks, lies a charming oasis known as the Shizmigiu Hotel. This historic hotel dates back to the early 20th century and has been lovingly restored and transformed into a luxurious retreat for modern travelers. Although it is now a hotel, the location of Hotel Shizmigiu has a dark past. Samasu Dumitrache once lived on this site, and his neighbor was Bibica Rossetti. At that time, the area between the National Military Circle and Shizmigiu Gardens was mostly gardens and only a few houses. During the early 1900s, modern buildings were erected along this boulevard, enhancing its sophisticated look. To accommodate the increasing demand for lodging, the Hotel Shizmigiu was constructed in 1912. It was among the most advanced hotels in Bucharest then, and is now regarded as a historical landmark. By 1970, the hotel had deteriorated and was subsequently bought by the Theatre Academy as student accommodation. It is said that the Shizmigiu Hotel is supposedly haunted by the ghost of a female student, making this one of the more intriguing stories of all. Some even say that her ghost still lingers within the walls of the old building. The story took place in the early 1990s, soon after the revolution. A young woman allegedly fell from the 2nd story in the elevator shaft of the dormitory for the Faculty of Theatre and Film. The young woman sobbed in agony from the lift shaft for 3 hours, but no one heard her. As her life slowly faded, one of Bucharest's most chilling tales came to be. The incident, which occurred over the weekend, has left the college dorm haunted to this day. According to tradition, the woman was a Bessaramian performer from the Republic of Moldova and part of the first generation. Another chilling story linked to the haunted hotel is that of a young woman. According to legend, a woman from the Republic of Moldova was raped one weekend while all the students were on vacation. Then she was dumped into the lift house. Others claim that Nelly Bayan hailed the lift on the 3rd floor of the Hotel Shizmaju. The girl saw nothing except the red light turned on, indicating the lift's arrival, opened the door, and instantly vanished into the darkness out of the lift building. It has been reported that occasional cries for help break the stillness of the light and make your blood freeze in your veins. Banfi Castle. Next on our list of haunted castles in Romania is the Banfi Castle in Bontida. This castle is an excellent example of Transylvanian Baroque architecture and was built by Dionysi Banfi, the second governor of Dabaca and Cluj counties. Before it became a castle, there was a documented mansion on the site since 1640. The building was designed in the shape of the letter L and fortified with rectangular house walls and high towers at the gates. The cellar's ceiling is brick, shaped like a cylindrical vault, with stone walls and Renaissance-style wooden doors. However, the castle was partially destroyed during several wars and was often used as a military base. When the castle was expanded and influenced by the Renaissance, its restoration began in the 17th century. Then, plans for a spectacular park surrounding the castle were first discussed. Denis Banfi was the first to propose building the castle and had long wished for a park in the French style of the Versailles Gardens. The castle once boasted magnificent gardens with airy designs, large terraces, and symmetrical lanes that gave the gardens their distinctive feel. The park eventually lost its beauty due to the removal of many of the trees. However, some romantic-style architectural elements may still be seen today. The Banfi Castle experienced several difficult periods during the 20th century. The castle was converted into a military hospital in 1944 due to Count Miklos Banfi's alleged involvement in bartering discussions between Romania and Hungary for both of them to fight against the Germans in World War II. German troops raided and destroyed the castle. Many think that Banfi Castle is haunted since it was once a military hospital during World War II. It is said that the souls of the numerous injured warriors who passed away inside Banfi Castle are still there. Other visitors claim to have seen apparitions of Nazi soldiers, injured soldiers, and other dark creatures. There is yet another ghost story involving the castle. A young girl who previously resided in the castle is said to have frequently sneaked out to see a boy she admired. This was done secretly since the girl was of aristocratic birth and wouldn't have been allowed to meet a commoner. A stableman once saw her snuck out on that particular occasion. She got near him and repeatedly stabbed him to murder him to keep her secret safe. He is currently thought to haunt the Banfi Castle, especially the former stable area. Another tragic incident that took place in the haunted castle was that of a killed man. According to his tale, he was a servant who had an affair with a married woman. He was murdered in an unfortunate fit of rage by this woman's husband when he uncovered her infidelity. His ghost is reported to roam Banfi Castle since his death. People who have visited the castle report that they feel a presence around them, as if someone was following them. This should be enough to send shivers down your spine. All in all, Romania is a country full of history, culture, and folklore, but it also has its fair share of scary places. From haunted castles to haunted hotels, Romania is the destination for thrill seekers and horror enthusiasts. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, these places will surely give you goosebumps and an unforgettable experience. So, if you're ever in Romania and looking for a scare, be sure to check out these spooky locations. But remember, enter at your own risk. That's it for today. Make sure to subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.